We begin with new information tonight. Mount Vernon officials say they're rebounding from financial mismanagement by their predecessors over the last several years, and they recently shared some startling numbers that show just how bad this is. And News 12's Ben Nandy joins us live from Mount Vernon with more about this and how the city plans to get out of this deep hole. Ben, what are officials saying tonight?
Well, they say they're pinpointing some of the major problems so they can at least get started on this overall problem. The new comptroller says the city of Mount Vernon is really just one costly, catastrophic event away from being insolvent. He also says the city is reckoning with some of these past wrongdoings and they are rebuilding. Do you believe it?
I have seen some real improvements.
Salad and sandwich shop owner Bree Francis tells me she is encouraged by how the city is confronting its past head-on. Earlier this year, Mayor Sean Patterson Howard publicly went after the now former comptroller, who state auditors blamed for making several unauthorized payments and withdrawals from city funds.
That's real Mount Vernon energy, you know, calling you out on what you've done. So the fact that she's done that, it means that, okay, she's also saying that she would never do something like that.
The new comptroller, Darren Morton, is now also putting it all out there. He told the city council this week he found that the city has failed to collect $25 million in back property taxes from 1,200 properties over the last 8 years.
I did not expect for the amount to be as much as it is.
Morton says he's working on a system to go back and get that money. Currently, the city has pretty much zero in savings.
Because that will help us rebuild our reserves, rebuild our fund balance, all right, and to be on a much more solid financial footing.
Not everyone is optimistic.
They've been doing this for years, over and over.
Carpenter Robert Williams says he's heard this talk about fixing finances and fixing the city before.
One mayor after another, one administration, you know, there's always problems, you know, for the sanitation, you know, something else, you know, but Mount Vernon has never been stable.
The city is holding at least one auction next year to sell off some of these properties where the owners have not paid their taxes. Morton, the comptroller, says the city might offer some payment plans or even, in some special cases, amnesty, all to avoid displacing families in Mount Vernon. Ben Nandy, News 12.